All right, shalom, shalom. Call halayimla Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakah Kodash, as well as a double honors upon to the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone, whom I've learned this truth under. This being a perfect example of 2nd Esdras 6 verse 9. This and it's a spirit too, because I just saw. I was coasting through YouTube, and I saw the elder down there in Mississippi, post this beautiful image of the kingdom to come. Okay, so I'm sharing this to Pinterest, as well as a few Reddit pages I have, and I attached 2nd Esdras 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And immediately right after I post that, I see this come up on it's a post called Skyscrapers, and it shows New York City before Esau took this land. We know the Americas were built off stolen land before Esau came through, okay, like a pirate, and stole the land in blood. And this is his latter part under the Edomite rulership. Look how he built it up. All right, so I thought it was spiritual. And as well, I just screenshotted this. I just posted a couple scriptures, and anytime you post the truth, people get mad. I just posted 2nd Esdras 6 verse 9. It got 12 downvotes. And this guy said, "Did you forget to take your meds?" And then this guy thinks I'm a Jehovah's Witness. Okay, but we know there's no J in Hebrew. Then the second one I posted, Revelation 11:18. We'll get that. This guy said, "Bless you for willing to be out in public." And that also, the Revelation 11 verse 18 got negative 12 downvotes, which is spiritual. 12 times 12 equals 144,000. Okay, and that's the name of my Reddit page right there, where I share a lot of the Akim. Okay, the Lord put in my spirit to start using Reddit as a platform, to share this truth while we can, because we know Amos 8 verse 11, the take hearing and seeing the words of the Lord, them days are coming to an end. This man's about to come down with great wrath and censor everything. Okay, so let's just get to it. 2nd Esdras 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, and a chapter that can match this perfectly is Revelation, the 20th chapter. Okay, we know Esau was let loose out of his cage, during the Renaissance era, because during the Dark Ages, Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was ruling over that part of Europe. Okay, but Esau done rose back into power, and this is his little season where he's loosed. And what he do? He immediately came over to the Americas and built his kingdom off the bloodshed of the Israelites. Let's continue, because he, looking at New York City, especially the largest city in Babylon the Great, and here in 2025, it's just got super tall skyscrapers everywhere. But hey, let's hear what the Lord has to say about that. Malachi 1 verse 4. And Edom, Esau, we talking about you so-called self-proclaimed WHITEs, because you're really not white, you're red. Okay, you are the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. Malachi 1 verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Okay, and what does it say? They shall build, but I will throw down. So Esau done built his kingdom. Look at it. But the Lord gonna whack all this. All this is gonna get utterly annihilated in this third woe by ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Them hypersonic nuclear missiles gonna wipe all that out in a day, in an hour. Okay, the saying says Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, it's finna go out in an hour. All right, and we see all the telltale signs of this man's end coming faster and faster, because the precept of this video, Lord willing, this be edifying. Esau, his world is coming to an end. Okay, and we can get to our world that follows. Isaiah 24 verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Okay, that's talking about the Israelites. We know Esau, he is the wicked, going back to Malachi 1 verse 4. He can't keep the laws. Everything he does is adverse to the scriptures. Okay, but as a punishment, you know, upon the Israelites, the Lord put the wicked in rulership, okay, as a lesson. All right, and this is what the earth looks like when the wicked's in rulership. Your waterways is all polluted and fucked up. The air filled with smog and all types of you got light pollution, you know, and these cities are filled with madness, crime, homelessness, prostitution, disease, violence, you name it. Okay, this is not our rest. Okay, and neither it is. Imagine being a fish and swimming through these waterways of New York City. Let's keep it going. We'll get Revelation 11 verse 18. The second one I got 12 downvotes for. But hey, we know we're not of this world. Okay, that's why the scriptures speak. If you were of this world, you would be loved. But we're not of this world. We're seeking the fashion of this world passeth away, and we're seeking for that sooner than ever. And we gonna get that in 2 Peter 3 verse 13. But this is Revelation 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And Esau done, you know, polluted the whole damn earth with his industrial revolution, as the beloved elder Malcolm of GMAT Chicago. You know, I like that saying he came out. He calls it the industrial pollution, because this man industrialized and polluted the whole damn earth in very little time of his rulership. Okay, but the Lord is going to restore that. You look at the Amazon rainforest. All these places around the world are just completely polluted. We can blame Esau, Edom chiefly for this. 2 Peter 3 verse 13. This is what we're looking for. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Okay, we looking for a new earth. Okay, and Esau's the end of the world. The earth isn't going to go away, but it's referring to a time, an age, a period. Okay, with these heathen nations in rulership. And Esau, Edom, he's the last rulership of these heathen nations. Okay, and then the Israelites are on deck forever, though. Okay, and we're seeking this, where we're, you know, you ain't no way you drinking out of this water, man, where the water ain't polluted, your family and the women ain't polluted, where the music ain't polluted. Everything here is tainted and polluted, you know, going back to Micah 2 and 10. But let's close off on this. You know, Isaiah, this is what we're seeking for as well. Isaiah, the 65th chapter, and we'll go from 17 through 19. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come to mind. And pause, let's just pull this image up again. This not going to be remembered. All these skyscrapers and gun violence and taxi cabs and concrete roads, this shit is going, the Lord going to whack all that. Okay, a new heaven and new earth with actual greenery and drinkable water and chariots through the sky. That's what we're seeking for. Let's get it again. Isaiah 65 verse 17. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come to mind. But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create, Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying. Okay, and that's talking about the Israelites. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. All right, and the Israelites going, as I bring out a lot, Baruch 3 verse 8. For we are yet this day in our captivity. Okay, we're in a state of mourning as a nation of the Israelites. We're in a current state of exile. We've been taken out of our land, and we're serving all these other nations. We're not in our rest, but where we're seeking our rest to come. And that verse coincides with the downfall of our enemies, chiefly Esau, Edom. You can read about that in Psalms 83, the 83rd chapter. The first nation mentioned is Edom. Okay, he is the head right now. The head, he's running the world. Job 9 verse 24. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked, and look what he done did with it. But his time is coming to an end, as the scriptures say. I believe Job the 18th chapter. He'll be driven from light into darkness. Okay, and as well, I beheld Satan fall like lightning. Right now, he's on deck. He got all these skyscrapers, and that's a video for another time. He got Billionaires Row looking over Central Park that was built over a Judite neighborhood, basically a Judite gravesite. Okay, he's got all this wealth and skyscrapers, and you know, this is his empire of the wicked, but that's all gonna come to naught and gonna get completely wiped off the face of the earth. Thus said the Holy Scriptures. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.